Everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna have another Lego build, another set to build. It's gonna be from the Lego themed ideas. This set is Lego set 21356, rated for 18 plus. It comes with 4090 pieces, as you can see here, and this is called the River Steamboat. Definitely looks, by looking at the box and the pictures, definitely I can't wait to get it done and display it. Something's looks very nice. And I'm very much into ships and boats, especially when they come with Legos. Anyway, this is right now, comes with a price tag of $330, at least now with the post of this video. You could buy it from Lego store or Lego website or any other third-party affiliates. So that's what it's going to cost you for now. If we look at the back of the box, typical Lego box, like I said, this is what they have been doing for a while. A black color, and then you have different pictures of the Lego set you're going to be building. This is another view of the set from the other side. And here we have a couple other pictures showing you different compartments within the build. So we look more in depth once we build it. Seems like it has some technical to it where you could this is functional, so it seems like it comes with some technical parts where you can make it work. And here you show you like what the side comes apart. So it seems like you have the main hull of the ship, and then it comes to the second compartment and the third and the roof. So looking forward for that. Another thing here, just show you some dimensions. So if you're looking into displaying this sport ship, at least you're going to have an idea what space do you need to reserve for it. And that's pretty much all about the box from the front and the back. Nothing more to it than that. This is just another view showing you the rear of the ship. And I believe if we flip it to the other side, there's nothing here. I thought it might be the front of the ship, but that's not the case in this. So that's pretty much what the box looks like. So let's go ahead and just open the box and see what's the content, like how many bags are there and how they're packaged and all that good stuff. So here we are, we opened the box. So the content of the box, as you can see here, you're gonna have another white box with more bags in it. You have the manual here, I believe, in this paper fold envelope. It comes also with around 32 bags. This is the 32 bag, so this is what I believe all the bags that come with it, 32. Then you have two accessory bags here with some other stuff that you will need. These are unlabeled, unnumbered bags. And then you have these coming, which I believe they are they are the fuselage of the base of the ship that you're going to start building on. So this one comes, which is a typical ship. That's how Lego usually do their ships. They come with these base plates to make the ship itself. So I guess compared to the earlier video I built for the endurance, you had to build the base of the ship. It didn't come pre-built like that, which is fine. Just wanted to point this out. So this is the content of the box. So let's go ahead and look at quick at the open envelope and look at how the instruction looks like. So this is a booklet, the instructions. It also comes with a sticker, so be careful you don't lose that or leave it in the paper envelope. So it seems like we have some stickering to do. So just hold on to that. So for now we're going to keep it here. And then this is the book, the instruction book. As you all know, you can claim, you can scan the barcode and claim, I believe, I don't know how many points towards your VIP points. I don't know if it's 10 or 20, I don't recall now. But make sure you do that if you have a VIP account. So the booklet, typical Lego booklet, comes with the Lego set number, of course, a picture of the set itself being built. And of course, I'm sure they're going to be talking first about the ship itself and then the design of it. That's typically what I usually see. Yep, there we go. Meet the fan designer. So this pretty much seems like the individual designing the Lego set. And then a bit about the set itself. Of course, as we all know, Lego make sure that they have the instruction written in a couple of languages. Of course, English, I believe French, and Spanish, if I'm not mistaken. So here is about the build. Definitely some interesting reading materials. I do like checking them out and just going through them, see if there's anything interesting there. And then here you are. Here they have a few pages reserved for the actual ship itself, the River Steamboat. As you know, like from the title itself, this is a steamboat engine. That's why it has those the way the rudder at the back of it, the wheel, whatever you want to call it, get driven by steam. So they burn the coal, and produce steam, which pushes those blades in the water, which makes the motion forward or backward, depending which way you want to go. Definitely some reading material here. Something about the idea. And then we start, of course, with the build. So that's pretty much what the instruction look like. And of course, as you all know, if you've been building a lot of Legos, as you build things, there's going to be some tips about either the Lego brick or maybe something about the ship itself. So definitely interesting as you're building. But that's pretty much what the content look like. A lot of bags, instruction, some loose elements there, and a sticker sheet, and some unlabeled bags. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and start building. So, as you can see, the build is done. Very long build for me. Had to pause in between running errands, I guess. But at the end of the day, it's all done. It's definitely very well detailed for a riverboat. I can't wait to display it, put it in my Lego room. From a playability standpoint, there's a lot of things that you could move around, I guess. So let's dive into it. So the first thing is first, the wheel, which is used to drive these riverboats, are in the real world they are steam powered, steam engine powered. Steam comes from here, so there's a steam power where it moves these blades, the wheel, which makes it move forward or backwards. You have a rudder at the bottom, which I'll show you in a minute, which will steer the boat, the vessel, left and right. So with the motion moving forward or backwards using the wheel and the rudder, you're able to steer it whichever direction you want to go. So that's pretty much the mechanism there. Of course, it's all driven by steam engine using coal and things like that. So that's pretty much the general part of it. So of course, what does it come with? Like I said, you could it comes with a mount. You can display it on, or you can take it off the black mount at the bottom there, and you can move it back and forth. And if you do so, the wheel will actually move back and forth. So let's do that for a second. Let me just lift it up here, just to show you what I mean. So this is what you could display it on. Just simple couple of bricks put together. And then now if I move it, as you can see, the wheel will move back and forth. So there's a lot of technical parts used to allow it to perform in that way. Now, as I mentioned, there's a rudder at the end here, as you can see. Let me see if I can show it to you. This rudder can move left and right by rotating the knob here. There's a knob here. If you rotate this knob left or right, it will allow you to see the rudder moving. Let's see if I can show you that without breaking anything. Let's see, it's going to be hard a bit. Oh, there we go. So as you can see, the movement of the rudder. Let's see if I can show it to you. So you see that movement? Of course, it can come apart. There's a lot of things that come apart. This can come apart. And that's what controls the rudder. So when you rotate the knob here, this will move, and there's a whole mechanism in the background. So this is where I believe the captain that steers the ship. So as you can see, there's a steering wheel, some gadgets in there, very well detailed. I do actually enjoyed building this set. So another thing that comes off is here. This all comes off. Again, as you can see, there's a mechanism in there. This thing that gets attached and allow you to move the rudder if you rotate it back and forth, which I'll show you in a second. But here you have where the steam comes off, and then you have some details, the platform. You have here a bathroom. As you can see, there's a toilet, a bathroom, and here there's like a sleeping area with 2 bunk beds. So if you open the door, you could see the inside of it, the bunk bed in there, and the bathroom, fully loaded bathroom with a sink, a toilet, and a shower. As you can see, the shower there. Yeah, like I said, very nice details. And then you have, oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's put it back here. Okay, so another thing that comes off is this thing here. Let's see if I can take it off without breaking anything. There we go. That comes off like that. And that's the mechanism that allows me to rotate, which we'll do in a second. So there's a dining hall, as you can see here. There's a dining, 2 tables with some food on it and things like that. There's a door here that allows you to come from the outside to go into the restaurant. And here you can go into the the hallway to take you into the music area where the band can play music, jazz or whatever. So there's drums, there's a guitar, no, sorry, not a guitar. There's drum and whatever the other, yep, I believe that's a violin or whatever the case is. Saxophone, I believe, over here. There you go. There's a mic. There's two small tables with most probably drinks on it, which is kind of interesting. Another thing worth mentioning, there's your anchor here. Let me just see if I can move it for you. There's the anchor here, which you can move up and down. I mean, you could drop the anchor. There's a chain to it, but right now it's attached. There's an attachment here to allow it to stay secure, but you could drop it by removing it. There's a bridge here which allow you to move the passenger back and forth. So let me show you what I mean by that. Let's make some more room here. So here, there's a mechanism. Let me just show you what I mean by that. So here, there's a mechanism. Once I release that, I will be able to move those bridges down. And there you go. And you could move them independently to left or right, depending where the passengers are, wherever you're docking in the harbor, left and right, and you could move them however you want to make sure the passenger can get onto the vessel and get off the vessel or the ship. So, and then when you're done, all you do is you just rotate those, you just unwind, which I can't do with one hand, unfortunately, and then you use the mechanism, which is here, to lock the wheel in place. So that way the thread does not release the bridge. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. I need both hands for that. I'm just gonna do that real quick, and then I can lock it in place. There you go. So a couple of other things I want to show you about the boat. Like I said, there's a lot of detail. This is where I said the band will play the music. Close lookout. There's, like I said, two tables there. There's the entrance from the restaurant. So this is your restaurant, dining hall, dining area, whatever you want to call it. And this aisleway here takes you, which if you approach it from here, takes you to the band. And there's an entrance from this side here. There's an entrance that will allow you to enter the dining room. So there's a couple of entrances there. Now, the guts of the vessel, as you can see here, this is where the rudder is. So this is the mechanism that allows you to control the rudder. So if I do that over here, let's see if you can see the rudder moving. Here, see, it moves left and right, left and right. If you go in here, there's a couple of things here worth mentioning. There's a kitchen at the end here. A kitchen with a fridge and whatever you can imagine. So this is the kitchen of the ship that feeds the dining hall. And then here there's the mechanism that controls the wheel, right? The technique, but at the same time, there's the engine. There's like a kind of museum, if you want to call it, showing you the mechanism here and the engine there. Let's see if it works. See, it ups and down. The piston moves up and down, which controls the wheel. There you go. Let me just zoom in. Yep, it talks about the engine that the ship uses to allow it to move in the river. And here there's like a system here and here. So this comprises the guts of the vessel. So yes, so like I said, there's a lot of details into this vessel. I mean, I definitely would recommend the build and having it in your collection. If you're a collector, definitely no question about that. It's very entertaining. So yes, like I said, there's a there's a nice restaurant, fine dining restaurant. There's a live entertainment. There's what do you call the pilot house and the crew room, and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and just put it together. Let's see if we can do that without breaking anything. So I believe the first thing that goes in is here. So the way you do that is you're gonna put this one's gotta line up. There's a hole here where you have to line it up with the one at the bottom, so you're allowed to control the mechanism. So it's gonna go just like that. Not this other way around. Trying to do it for you live. Where's my just gonna line up? There we go. So that's locked in place. So now we go ahead and put this one in here, just like that. So by doing that, now I have the dining area. Let me just get closer to it. So now, as you can see, I have the dining area. There's a hallway to the stage, music stage, entertainment area. And then you have the stairs to take you to the deck, to the top deck, which I'm going to put in a second. Like I said, these are the swinging bridges to allow the passengers to go up and down, to go on, off and on the boat. So let's go ahead and put the rest of the vessel together. So the next thing is we get a line. Oops. Me to do that. Here we go. Yeah, you gotta be careful. There's a lot of things that you don't want to mess up after the build. Okay, so now we gotta line this thing here into the mechanism. So I'm gonna just flip it like that. And I'm gonna try to find it and see if I'm successful with doing it on camera. Just to get it in here somewhere. Yep, there we go. So that goes in here. Now we just gotta make sure everything is lined up. And there we go. So now we have this in. Okay. And last but not least, we take this, which is the pilot room, and we just cover just like that. And then I go ahead and I put this to hold it for display. So give me a second to do that. So yeah, so I had to just line up a couple of things. So I had to stop the videos to do it offline. Just you have to be careful when you are putting it together. You have to line up all the bricks so it just snaps together. Because you could think you put it correctly, but it could be like very wobbly, and you don't want that when you're carrying it around. So I had to make sure everything was a snap in place, which is now good to go. And then I put back the base to hold it, which this is how I'm going to be displaying it. But all in all, very good set, very good idea steam set. I'm glad that I have this added to my collection. Hopefully you enjoyed the build and a quick video about this nice riverboat. And wrapping up my video, please subscribe to my channel if you're not already a member. Put the like, share button and write your comments to help my channel grow in the Lego community. And if you're not a member if you're not on my Instagram, please check it out. Until the next build, let's keep building.